Hello, everybody. I'm going to mirror a show before I go live. I think everybody should watch this one and listen very carefully to the description in physics that most people miss. It's going to be simple, so I'm going to mirror the show now and enjoy it, guys. I got to share this one with everybody. I watched it earlier, so I pretty much got the gist of it. Thank you, Mr. Oakley. This is Flat Earth Debate 2487B Uncut and After Show. The trimmed out part is pretty close to, I say, 20 minutes. You did a good job trimming it out. It's a good segment. You guys enjoy it. All right. I'm going to go on mute. I'm going to share this and enjoy. Look at me. I'm operating the computer, Mom.
Fills or freezes. So all your Celsius, your Kelvin, your...
I'm not sure if I'll go all the way back, though.
So
no intro.
All your Celsius, your Kelvin, your Fahrenheit, that's all flat Earth. You need flat measurements to even have those units.
Indeed. Another thing, it's a little gay, but I like to say it sometimes, is you can't have temperature without a container. Oh, the inside of my oven's 500 degrees right now because I shut the door and preheated it. Oh, okay. Open your oven door for 45 seconds. Oh, it's not 500 degrees anymore. Now it's 430 and dropping because all the heat is escaping, all the temperature is escaping out of the oven.
Yeah, that's still an entropic effect. So the container then becomes your kitchen.
Right, yeah. But the kitchen's not going to be 500 degrees no matter how long I have that oven open for.
No, but you're talking about entropic dispersion. So it's dispersing, the heat's dispersing from the concentrated form inside the oven's containment to the less concentrated form, because it's greater in volume, of the kitchen's containment. And depending on how well insulated that kitchen is, it will observe the effects of entropic dispersion into the next available containment system, which is the very atmosphere around the kitchen or around your house. But entropic dispersion still apply. The law of entropy still holds true, even though because you've got a container that's suddenly open, and within the open container you've got a decreasing concentration of temperature, that means that you don't need containment to form a concentrated temperature. Yeah, it does. The law of nature still holds absolutely true.
Right, yeah, it's all second law.
Yeah, it's all second law of thermodynamics, exactly.
Yeah. You can't tell anybody anything anymore.
Why would you want to?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Why do you want to?
Like, you talk to one of the globies on here and you tell them exactly what Nathan just said. What's their response going to be? You just don't know what entropy is. Like, whatever, dude. I got better shit to do now.
That's them projecting, though, isn't it? You know that's them not understanding what entropy is, though, right? It's always projection, I've noticed. It's always somebody who can't internalise or have an introspective thought about their inadequacies. So they project their own inadequacies immediately onto the next man. You don't understand what entropy is. You're like, okay, define entropy. See how you get on.
That's always been that way. You don't understand.
But the reality is that they don't understand. It's their own inadequacies that lead them to project that onto you. When you're explaining to them what entropy is, they feel embarrassed that they don't understand it in the way that you've just explained it in a coherent way. So therefore they tell you that you don't understand when you're the one explaining it to them.
Exactly.
Plus, like we said earlier, and I know once they think of their belief is being challenged or questioned, their brain goes into a certain mode where anything can happen. They'll go into self-protection mode, life protection mode. It's the biology of the human brain. This is what we're dealing with.
Yeah, that guy, I will watch that video that we played in like for 20 seconds on today's show, because it seemed like he was echoing the sentiments of Chase Hughes. I know it's not Chase Hughes' elements of, it's not his description, it's just a psychological description that he's got from somewhere else, Freud or whoever, and he's obviously putting that sentiment across to like the guy that you put up today was putting it across. So I will watch him. I'm intrigued to hear what he's got to say about it.
One of the things he said was,
bird's eye view right now. Matt Willis is on an airplane right now, and he's pointing his camera out the window.
Sorry, mate. So one of the things he was saying was how the brain works is, the chemicals and the areas of the brain. One of them is disgust. You get disgusted if some sort of foul meal's put in front of you. You're disgusted. You behave in a certain way, and he goes on to say that's the same when your beliefs challenged. You go into this. You go into these. It's just a natural. It's how the human behaves, and this is what we're witnessing with the globe religion believers. When we pointed out that it's not a globe, you've got no measurements, and this is how it's measured. We've been questioning for years. Why can't they understand what horizontal is? When we mention sea level, so they start changing definitions. This is the natural thing that the human does. It's how the brain operates.
Yeah,
so
if it doesn't match my current belief, I'll redefine the terms.
So
and it's not them being... It's not them being like, I'm just going to be stupid in front of Nathan. It's literally, from what I'm sort of looking at now, what Nathan got me onto, is this is how the human brain works. It's how it's designed to work. You go into survival mode, chemicals react, things give it a switch on to a certain type of the brain. Don't let this happen. Say what you need to say. Lie if you need to. Attack if you need to. Anything that this belief that you've got is being threatened, keep it alive. Do what is necessary. That's what we're dealing with.
That's the difference. See, I berated my brother for 2 weeks, but I didn't go to the point of lying about something, and that's where the religious belief comes in, when you begin to lie about it or fabricate things or try to make it correct.
But I think it's interesting what Nathan brought up on that little video I posted today, what we've not watched fully, which just touches on bits. This can be brought back. I mean, we all know about cognitive dissonance, but if we can bring this, we are pointing out now, these people, they're just behaving in the way that their brain is programmed to behave. It's biological. Yeah? And if we can get down that road and say this is what you're going through, because it's already been spoken about and proven.
So what you're saying is we can rustle their heads and say we understand it's perfectly natural.
We understand what you're going through right now.
Get how you feel. I felt it too. It's perfectly natural.
Yeah, we'll do it again. I was the same. I'm no better than you. I used to believe that too. But once I was enlightened, now I want to enlighten you.
Sounds like a poem, Neil. Write that down, mate.
I don't know. My head's still spinning from that Coriolis chapter.
So the definitions of Coriolis are incorrect, yeah, in a lot of ways. But actual Coriolis is
some of them are. If you look in Wikipedia, for instance, what it defines the Coriolis effect as, there's 5 pages of definitions that are contradictory and nonsensical. And then on the right-hand side of the page, it's got a 1-sentence summary of what Coriolis actually is. And it's really concise and it's really clear.
Do those sandals even fit with your feet coming off the edge? Well, just put your Crocs on. And the thing
Now you just stick to what Coriolis effect is, and you move forward.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Definitions. One deck is right. You go through the definitions, you get different ones every time.
Yeah. So when we say there's lots of definitions, so what you'll get is, well, why is the one you're giving now the correct one? But what we need to point out is the actual definition is something appeared to move, above the non-inertial reference frame. It's not actually drifting. It appears to drift, yeah? But we don't actually witness that happening from Earth.
Right, there's just no Earth phase Coriolis. We see it happening. We could do it through observation. What do you mean, why is ours right? It's not that ours is right. When you're going around about and you do this, you see the Coriolis deflection. You see an apparent deviation, but it's not. It's going straight. Yeah. So if there was Earth-based Coriolis, we'd be seeing it everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty
They
good.
claim the stars aren't moving and it's the Earth that... But, so if that was the case, the Earth was turning underneath the lights in the sky and that's why they appear to move, then anything hovering above the Earth would appear to move the same as the stars. That's as simple as that.
That's why the definition, how Nathan defines it, is 100% correct, because it's demonstrated that way.
Right, or you both got hairbands, can you both go find one? And I don't wear clothes.
Yeah, nobody can demonstrate Earth-based origins. It can't be demonstrated.
Exactly. And that's the whole point. It can never be demonstrated because it ain't happening.
And then what they say to you is that the contradiction that they used to give you when we used to give hovering helicopters, a stationary, the continent should come to you. Well, the helicopter's moving with the atmosphere. So then that just contradicts what they're saying about Coriolis then.
Yep. And no drift.
Clover, you're bothering me.
No, it's not. Stop.
Eleanor, don't you Clover.
You and your reference frames are ruined.
You and your reference frames are ruined. You can't forget the stutter.
You and your locally flat 1,000 elevation angles are ruined.
I had 500 of my subscribers all take elevation angles at the same time. Okay.
Therefore, glob.
You just stick to how it's occurring in reality.
If the Earth was spinning, anything above it, stationary, would appear to drift, or anything moving in a straight line above it would appear to have, drift or curvature, whatever you want to say. That doesn't happen. You can hover a drone with a plumb bob attached to it, to a mark on the ground, the surface level, and within an hour, that plumb bob should have moved, apparently, according to the heliocentric model, 15 degrees. It doesn't. There's no evidence of Coriolis.
If I played catch with my son, it would be an impossibility.
Hey, look, I'm flying level.
No, the planes have the Coriolis button, mate. They've got it built into the aircraft. Don't forget about that one.
Remember back then, it was they used to focus on a projectile. They had us going in circles with that. Then it was, it's a powered flight. What about a hang glider? No, that don't work. Powered flight. And then we realized it has nothing to do with the projectile at all. We went through some hoops with Coriolis, boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, those are all a red herring fallacy, and this is just how it is in reality.
Sorry, I stepped in. Go ahead.
And then they say, no, the airplane's actually being dragged with the surface of the Earth. So,
Yeah, one
okay, so the
reference.
higher the plane goes,
So one
the
reference
faster it
frame.
has to go with the surface of the Earth. That's
Exactly,
a first law
Nathan.
violation.
Yeah, that's a claim of one reference frame, though, isn't it? So the deflection is in a necessitation of two reference frames. They say, oh, well, Earth and atmosphere travel as one reference frame. You're like, so no Coriolis effect at all then? No deviation, no drift.
No drift at all.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Clown.
Yeah, but it only happens with the stars, you know. Things outside of the atmosphere, that's the way you observe it.
So if you look at everything, the common sense would be it's the stars that are moving.
Well, you can observe a natural phenomena of like the lights in the sky appear to be moving. That's the natural phenomena. What's causing that? And then you've got to put it through a scientific test. Has that been done?
Then you have to suppose a cause. What is the cause of the stars moving? Then you
Breaking up there, Max.
Hey, D-Man, how's it
What's
going?
going on, man?
I don't know. I just thought I would restream Nathan's.
Oh no, I heard chunks of this. I was listening to a little bit of it.
Yeah.
He's dead on the money. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah.
Oh, hello everybody.
Say hi.
He's dead on the money. You have to realize that reference. I mean, how things would have to be built for the forces of it moving or slowing down. Buildings, antennas would have to be guy lined a different, more in a different direction. The forces of it actually spinning and the airspeed would affect absolutely everything. Your car driving in a certain direction, the forces on the side of the buildings. Like I said, the side of tall antennas, skyscrapers would have to be built heavier, beefier up on one side to compensate for the, for the forces, for the centrifugal forces from it spinning.
Yep. There's so many other things, dude. Yeah. Hey, Santero.
Yeah. There's so many things that these guys don't take into account at all, and you don't see any of it. And I like when he just said too that you're not gonna, you don't see these forces because they don't exist. You don't experience the spin because it's not spinning.
They had to invent that pretty much. Most of those.
I think it's a mental thing. I think that some people's brains don't work right. They don't.
Well, they get an Einstein a little bit later, and what they actually do believe that everything is moving at the speed of what?
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah,
holy shit, dude!
It's it's pathetically. It's like pathetic. It really is.
Well, it was a theory, man, and he threw it out there. I don't know if he thought that everybody would buy into it, but I guess it's a mind game they play with each other. The physicists do that.
I mean, the only thing I could come up with is that these guys know that it's bullshit, and they're just doing it anyway. You know what I mean? Like, because you can't be that stupid. That's like saying, that's like tricking them and saying, okay, I'm going to spin you around. Close your eyes, and then say, okay, do you feel it? And you haven't spun them around. You know what I mean? It's one of those games. It's almost like you're fucking with them, and then taking it. It's like there's no way these guys could literally think this shit and come out and say it with a straight face. There's just no way. That's why I think a lot of these people are just trolls. They're life trolls.
They are, and I think they're cozying up to the mainstream narrative and what everybody believes, what they're taught in grade school, basically. So that, and it stems all the way back, dude. It goes
Yeah,
all the way to your very first day in school and what you learn. And
yeah, and I think
when you get into colleges, they start teaching you this off the wall stuff, man.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I just think it's trolling. I don't think it's. I think they already know. I mean, you can't be that numb not to know that if you don't feel it, it's not happening. You know, it just doesn't happen. The same thing with the same thing with the whole walking from the top and walking to the bottom is ridiculous. The whole idea of it's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. And the
You would,
troll in the audience here, I'm waiting for him to click that link. I told him he'd come up here and bring some proofs with him when he does.
well,
anyway.
I mean, I know where those proofs are going to go.
Yeah.
It's going to go right to the sky. And we don't live in fantasy land. We live right here on the ground.
Yeah. And all your forces and imaginary forces that you claim actually make things in the world work, that it's not like that. And there's some things you can't scientifically prove in the world too. There's natural effects that go on a regular basis, and it's like God, no God. That's really what it boils down to, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's well. I mean, see, that's a whole nother thing. Is you can't. I mean, yeah, you could look at these old books, but their hands have been touched by man. That's what the only thing that pops into my head every time when people start talking about the whole God versus non-God argument is it's been touched by man. It's going to be manipulated at some point. There's going to be shit pulled out of it. There's going to be stuff that's yanked out.
Yeah.
It's a stretch. You know what I mean? It's a stretch. I'm not criticizing anybody for having the belief. I believe it a little bit myself. But for a lot of people, it's a stretch. You know what I mean? Because some people, if they can't see it or they can't physically touch it or they can't physically talk to it or it doesn't talk back to them, they're not going to believe it. That's just how some people are. They're literal.
Highly skeptical, right?
Yeah. And I mean, some people are just that way. Some people are faith-based, and they'll believe that, and I don't have a problem with it. Let me tell you, I've had some things happen to me in life that I look back on and say, that wasn't something that just happened. I didn't just get that feeling randomly. That little voice in my head just didn't pop in there because I put it there.
I know the feeling. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
So, you get where I'm going with that. And I like his analogy too that he used about, well, if I open the door of the stove,
is the room going to become 500 degrees? No.
No, but I mean, if you build your kitchen like that stove was built, and you made that heating element the size of the kitchen, and you put it on and mounted it to the floor, you could heat that fucking kitchen to 500 degrees.
Yeah, you could.
So you could do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you think about that containment, it's doing all these different things. It's creating a pressure. It's holding pressure. It's you're displacing in that space. As you walk, as you move, as you drive, as you fly, as you exist, you're a part of that system at the same time. You're actually breathing in it. You're breathing out of it. You're breathing out into it. You're breathing it in. Everything around is doing is exchanging. Everything is breathing and exchanging and doing things. There's dissipation, there's refraction, there's so many things happening in the space. Yeah. You'd have to be crazy not to think that this isn't some kind of a design thing. I mean, it's far too complicated to just be some random shit that some dickhead, with a bad attitude put together. You know what I mean? Like it's.
Yeah, but the thing is that the idea actually seeds. I think it's evil almost. It's like it's anti-nature, almost anti.
Yeah, it is.
They hate the place they're in, and that's why they want to escape.
Well, I mean, I know, but think about the mentality of that. If that was the case, you could escape anytime you want. You could jump off the roof and escape all you want.
Yeah, you could really. Yeah, you could just tie that noose and just
you could snap a finger and escape.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing, is that what are you escaping to? What do you think you're going to escape to? And
I don't know.
listen, I don't use this as a sway or a flex. I've been there. It's lights off. It's
And it's
lights on. That's all I got. Okay. It doesn't work. There is no escape. The light's going to get shut off.
D-Man, why do they ask me the same question? What do you expect to see in Antarctica? What do you expect to see? I expect to see exactly
snow.
There you go. There's a lot of things I'll see in Antarctica, but I'll show you a sunset. We'll put it that way. What do I expect to see? I don't expect to see a model confirmed at 90 parallel.
No, you're not gonna see any of that. Listen, the day that shit happened, I sat here for 4 hours.
Oh, yeah,
I sat here for 4 hours and looked at the sun up and sundown times for the day before, from 2 days before. When they got there, okay, where it was already happening. It was already happening, and I was already looking at the sun up, sundown times. Okay, and that thing just did its cycle like it always does. Didn't do anything different. It didn't all of a sudden see a difference in light or less light in different places that were further away because the sun was only spinning over your head. Okay, that didn't happen anywhere. So they're full of shit. They just pulled the wool over everybody's eyes into believing that that was a real thing.
They want more money now to make a documentary out of it.
Fuck that documentary. It's a sack of shit. Anybody that touches that thing is it's going to be doomed. It's just it's bringing nothing but bad mojo to you if you touch that thing at all.
I'll be surprised if I see it. You know what I'm saying? And when I do, it's 4 parts of a documentary all spread out full of rhetoric and humanizing stories to fill in the gaps where they don't have evidence. They're going to distract you left and right. That's all they're going to do.
Right. It's just anybody that touches that thing is going to get bad mojo.
No. And the Earth itself is flat, so that's not a proof we're looking for. I'm just looking for your globe model. That's what I'm looking for. I've never yet seen one. I've seen some people with a celestial sphere running on by Danny Faulkner and telling everybody this is where the sun's going to be at this time, but I don't see any evidence of it.
No,
I looked at what they gave. I gave you a cognitive answer, dude. I said I'm going to see a sunset. Do you understand? How much more clear can that get?
Well, Jaron slipped up and said, "Oh, well, you should go down there and see a sunset."
Yeah. Even he said it himself several times.
Yeah. So
and they didn't do any. They didn't do any of what they said they were going to do.
No, they didn't do anything. If you were going to be doing that you were going to be going to a place like that and doing that, he should have been videoing on the airplane going down to Punta Arenas. He should have been showing a friggin' angle meter on the plane, showing that it's not following any curve. It's not dropping at the rate of the Earth's curvature. It's not rising at the rate of the Earth's curvature.
They're maintaining flight at a speed. They're level. Yeah.
He didn't show any of that. I even offered to pay him money to do it for me, so I didn't have to fly down there to do it. And he said, yeah, sure, send me an email. And I never heard another word back. Okay. So he had no interest in doing it. That's the whole point. The whole point was me doing that for a point because I knew that they weren't going to succeed in anything he said he was going to do, and they weren't going to show shit. But I wanted to see if the money would sway him to do it and that he would do it. And then when I realized that, you mean Jaron doesn't want money? Really? Horseshit. It's because he didn't want to do it. That's why. Because they didn't want him to do it.
Do you think he signed the contract? I think he did.
Yeah, of course he did. Well, he's broke now.
This thing. Yeah, he's
broke now. Yep. And like I said, everybody that touched that sack of shit, not him, that whole fucking project, anybody that even touched that whole sack of crap.
Why do you think they're e-bagging now, dude?
Yeah, and there you go, right? Every one of them is in trouble. Every one of them is not doing well. Okay, anybody that touches that thing, you're going to get bad mojo. That's all I'm saying.
Gotcha. All right, D-Man, let's play the rest of this thing for these people.
All right,
you ready? All right. It's almost over.
Oh, that wasn't me. That was Matt Willies. He's on an airplane, though.
Yeah, well, tell him to get off the freaking air. It's going to cause chaos.
Tell him to get off the
Cause
airplane.
chaos during the freaking show before, too.
Shut your dirty mouth, Neil. I hope that was clear.
Well, he's in straight and
Enjoy
level
your freaking
right?
flight. Do yourself, be useful. Enjoy your flight. Go on mute.
Such an angry little man, Neil, I swear.
No need.
Backseat. If you don't know what's going on, then don't get in. All right? Once again. Now, what I was going to say to you
I've
earlier
heard the
is
story from both
gotta
you
be
guys.
you got to be very aware of your surroundings, Nathan, because the same people you have as your Patreons and they're still over on the other side too. I see them there.
Being on the other side.
The other side of the editors. The pumped up editors. So just be careful. Don't release anything until you release in the book.
Yeah, we've already said that.
That's one of them. That's why I'm bringing it up.
What, you calling Matt a secret double agent or something?
Calling all of them that. If I see you over there, yeah. That big go like nothing's happened. Yeah, I'm going to have my eye on you. You're freaking right.
I wish I could put my hands on you, man. I really do. You're a weak little man.
You can, Matt, you can. I live in Auburn, Alabama. You can come down and try to put your hands on me. I'll snap you in fucking half.
No need. Do you mind?
I think we need to get back onto the Coriolis topic.
Oh, there you go.
Don't poke the bear.
Does it,
Yeah.
they've come out with some claims about this Coriolis. I remember years ago Nathan having what was he called? I can't remember his name. What was he called? Let's say. Someone was saying like the Coriolis, and if you're at the equator, it only works north to south or something. At the equator, it's different. It's like just coming out with total nonsense.
Maybe Matt's plane will start flying backwards.
Well, if the Earth is turning underneath the plane, it's got to. Right? If the Earth is turning underneath the plane has to fly backwards.
My question is that Matthew Eastman?
Yeah, that's Matt.
He's on a plane. He's actually doing the show on the plane. That's funny. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't get that part when I watched this the first time. I left. I went to the store, came back, and it was still playing, so I missed that part.
Don't mind if the headphones make a little noise here and there. I'm laying down because I got to isolate my back. I got to work tomorrow.
Mind your tongue, sir. You have poisonous rhetoric. Oh, we got quite an audience out there, don't we?
I don't think that's going to happen.
He's asking, when am I going to Antarctica?
When you're ready.
When I get there, I'm going to get there on the solstice. I'm pretty sure of this. That's the plan, dude. Jesus.
But when you measure it flat, it contradicts that. I'm spitting flat facts and that.
I need to get one of those.
And I know you don't like that. Google Maps is flat, it presents elevation profiles like that. I'm a spitting flat earth king. Sentence has a ring, doing my own thing. If earth was a big roast chicken, factually finger licking chicken. We just got the measurements missing. I'm spitting eggs and vegs, begging the question lesson. I've said it before, time after time. I'm the spitting
that
flat
one there,
earth
the
king
show
of rhyme.
that's a good one. They did a great show on that one.
When it comes to the physical impossibilities, all that shit's out the window. All that shit they say, seal it or it's done. They don't experience anything they say, and they've never experienced anything they say ever. They never have, they never will, and neither will anyone after them, after they're long gone. nobody else is going to experience it either. They're not taking a flight. They're not getting on a ship. They're not testing any of this shit that they say because they know exactly what's going to happen when they go and do it. They're not going to experience it. And that's the backbreaker right there, if you ask me. That's it.
Yeah. So I put a link back in the private chat for you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm doing another show at 10 o'clock tonight. Sirius B is going to be on there. She's going to come on and we're going to.
Oh, cool.
She's going to tell us about her trip to Arizona. She went to Jerome and stuff. And I'm going to cover a group that works out of there called Pucifer. You've heard of them?
Yeah. I subscribe to Sirius B.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to play some of her music, and we're going to go over Jerome.
Is she friends with Heron?
I don't know. I've never seen them talk. They might know each other. I don't know.
They're both musicians. Then I would have thought they would probably knew each other.
They might. I'll ask her when she's on. Hey, do you know Heron? I'm pretty sure Heron will be over. I sent her a link for the show too.
Oh, cool.
And you got a link? It's in the back.
Yeah, I might be around. I can't stay up too late though. Like I said, I got to get up in the morning. I've been like just chilling out today, just trying. Like I said, I'm still having some back trouble, but I feel much better.
Yeah, I know the Saab isn't coming on yet, so
he was on last night. We were on for a while, like 2.5. He had to work and stuff, so he's probably not going to come on.
Yeah, I figures.
He'll be on.
I'll do a stream tonight. A good one. It's not that late. 10 o'clock here is when I'm starting. So.
Yeah, it's midnight to me, so it's 2-hour difference.
Yeah, the reason I'm doing it, I was going to start at like 8, but Sirius is working until 9 o'clock her time, so
yeah,
she'll get off then, and then we're going to go over the store they got there in Jerome. They have a studio. They sell clothes there. They sell music. They have everything that you could want in a store. It's like it's all Maynard's brand. It's cool. Yeah, but that's where he does all his studio work and stuff out of for Tool and Pucifer and everybody else.
Yeah, cool. I found some other links, but I'm not on the PC. If I was on the PC, I could dump a few links. I found a couple of good ones. Maybe next time or if I see in one of the other rooms, I'll dump it. I ain't been on here too much. I just been hopping on it here and there and chucking it on. I caught Flats a couple of times during the week and sat in the chat with him and PJ, like during the day when I was doing stuff, and just listened in. But I didn't join in too much. I just hopped in, said hello, and kind of dotted around.
Ryan tried to join. Try again, dude. He's trying to come in.
What happened with Tinfoil Sombrero? The channel's gone.
Is it? I had no idea. Huh. I didn't know that. I know who is it? Who runs that channel? I know Lowry's on
Rico.
Rico. Okay. I see Rico on the chat all the time.
I saw him in Saws like last week.
Yeah.
On the weekend. And I went to go look at the channel. It's gone. So I couldn't find it.
What the heck? Here, I'll give Ryan another link if he wants to come in and say hi to everybody.
I don't know what happened. So I sent a message to Lowry just to find out what was going on. Maybe something happened.
I got Lowry's phone number. I could text him and ask him what's up with the channel.
Yeah, when you get a chance, dude, just ask him. Just a curiosity, you know what I mean? Like, even if it's something personal, you don't have to say it. But next time I see you, just.
I get you.
I was thinking maybe something happened. Maybe Rico had it. So maybe something happened.
I don't know. Maybe he got pulled for something. I don't know. I've been pulled. I've had my channel taken down. It's not exactly fun.
Some guy in one of the Fun Flats chat was giving me some shit. I don't know who the guy was. I've never seen it before.
There's the blue
he said something about being flat. And I told him, what's up, Ryan? I told him, you've never, I said, you've never experienced spinning. And he's like, don't tell me what I've experienced. I said, you've been vertical all your life. What are you talking about? You've never been upside down or standing sideways. I said, you've probably never traveled out of your house. You've probably never left your state. What are you talking about? I'm like, of course I know. Of course I know what you've experienced. You've been vertical your entire life. What are you talking about? You've been upside down, really? Standing on upside down, really? You've been swimming in an upside down ocean. And all the comments stopped. It's like, yeah, because you didn't think about this before you started arguing with me. How ridiculous it sounds.
It is.
too, do they?
Somebody's on my backup channel. Let me see who's that. I don't recognize that person. Let me see right quick.
What you been up to, Cookie?
They're doing a live stream on me and Mikey right now, by the way.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody
That's
gives
all
a
right.
shit.
What I did with that? Remember the stream I did after that? They did the last one. I made a stream just for them and verified everything that I claimed in the stream, and I took it over and I put it in the chat. Not in the chat, over in the comments, and Mike took it down. Every time I put it, I went back, put it again. Like, if you're gonna sit there and ad hom me,
Hell with
and
all those
talk crap
people
behind me,
yeah, hell with all those people. Just forget about them.
it's worthless. They do
it's
what they
good.
want to do.
They're going nowhere with all that shit. Then they're not solving anything. They're not proving anything. They're just shit talkers, and that's it. That's all it is.
You saw the thumbnail. It's got me and Mikey in a pile of horse shit.
Yeah. Well, no, they're just projecting because that's what they live in.
I know.
Right? They're not going and proving anything they're saying. So think about it that way. When you have to get to ad hominem, that means you lost. That's it. It's done.
Uh-huh. They're not even watching me right now. They're not even really talking about me. Mike's by himself in there.
Who cares? Let him sit there.
He's got me holding my chin like I always do.
So stupid.
I don't know what they're at. Why are they after Mikey so hard too? I don't get it.
Well, because he's low hanging fruit. That's why. They probably figured that he wants attention, so that they're going after Mikey since that's what he wants. It's attention. He doesn't realize it either. So of course they're going to pick the lowest fruit on the tree. It's the easiest to grab.
Yeah. So they think I'm a low fruit, I guess.
They're not going to climb the tree.
No.
Too lazy.
What'd you say, Ron? We couldn't hear you, dude.
I said he's got a point.
Oh, yeah. And Mikey crawled over there with them. He got in their bed, so
Well, have fun.
What do you expect?
Didn't learn from Jaron and all the other guys. Have fun.
Yeah.
Good luck at that. I can tell you now, I've traveled all over the place. Been on ships, been on planes, driven across the country, driven from Canada to Mexico.
Yeah, but you know that the number one excuse why you can't feel anything,
with nothing but a compass on the middle of a cup holder from a car that was built in the 1970s, and a friggin' old map book that I found in the seat of a car in a junkyard, and drove all the way from where the Niagara Falls to Alabama. Right, with no GPS, so they can suck it.
Yeah, and the thing is, they were saying that rotation's the straw man that we built. No, you guys came up with the idea we were moving.
Yeah,
we had nothing to do with it. The first observation is the rotation of the stars. That's the first observation. The stars are.
Think about it this way, okay? If the record isn't spinning, but the record player is, will you still hear the sound? Yes, you will. Okay, keep that in mind. So the ceiling's spinning, that means you're spinning, right?
Yeah,
wrong.
It's an equivalency fallacy, false equivalency fallacy, D-Man. We're not saying that we're rotating. Yeah, you are. You're saying we're rotating.
Yeah. But here's the deal, okay? The record player can spin and the record player can't, and the record player will still work. Yeah. It'll still do its thing. You can do it. You can isolate the spindle on the record player will spin around the record and play. Okay?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you're moving.
Yeah. I was going to say Einstein's theories aren't in motion at all.
No.
You've
never anybody that's been in an earthquake can tell you that you aren't moving. Okay? You'll know real quick if you're moving. You'll know it real fast. If I went over and just pushed you, just a millimeter, you would feel every millimeter of that movement. If I got you on the carousel and spun that thing to 50, it'd whip you off that fucking thing like a whoop, it just whip you right. Watch them whip a kid right off of it.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not experiencing any of those forces at all, ever in your entire life.
I think that I should play a little bit of this one too, like after the Plum Show. I listened to some of this earlier. Did you watch that one? It was a good one.
I'm sorry. I didn't get you. What'd you say, Ryan?
Hey, we couldn't make you out, dude. You're this laughter all I heard.
My other fucking.
It's a straw man. Is somebody burning the straw man? No, we're not. We're just pointing out the facts. That's all we're doing. That even Einstein said this. He said there is no optical experiment that can prove the rotation of the Earth.
No, and they can't. How are you going to measure it on the Earth?
No, you can't.
It's not going to happen. If you're in that rotation, it's not going to work. So
Mr. T's in the house.
It's just the ceiling, just the ceiling moving. That's all it is, man. It's
Oh
just,
yeah,
it's the
we got a
ceiling
question
spinning.
for Heron. Yeah, Heron.
Now, if you look up and stare at it, can you get vertigo from it? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because you're staring up at something spinning. You want to test this? You want to test it? Go to the laser show. Go to the planetarium. It can give you the exact same effect by looking up and thinking that you're moving because you get vertigo. That doesn't mean you're moving. That's your eyes.
Yeah. So Heron's in there. You should ask her. Do you know Sirius B?
Vertigo has nothing to do with height. Well, maybe it does, but you can get vertigo from standing on the floor. You can get vertigo from. You don't even have to be off the ground. You can literally be close to the ground and still get vertigo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But here's the deal.
It's an equilibrium issue. Yeah.
How do you get vertigo? How do you get it? You're getting it through your senses.
Yeah, it's a broken system.
You get it through your senses. What's the biggest sense that would give you the effect of spinning? Your eyes. You're looking at something spinning. So what's it do? It's sending signals to you. It's sending signals that we're spinning.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you could be standing there and something could be spinning above your head. You could be looking up at something spinning and get vertigo. Are you moving to get the vertigo? No, you're not spinning. But because it's using your vestibular system, the key points that work with your vestibular system are your balance, your eyes, okay, your feet, movement. Just even in your eyes, if you see something spinning, you can get vertigo, even though you aren't spinning. So that's the difference. I think that a lot of these people, I think some people, not all of them, I think these other fucking retards that we see on here are all just bullshit artists. Just blow them off. But I think the people that really think that shit's real because they look up and get this feeling like they're spinning is because they don't understand why it's happening. They don't understand their body and how it works and how it reacts to things spinning around as you look at it. Some people it doesn't affect. I can look at something and say, okay, it's spinning. It's not making me sick. Some people
Let me
can't.
Put them out on the boat, put them on one of those inner tubes. We'll show them what that's like.
Yeah, but I'm saying some people are more sensitive. So they look up and they see something spinning and they start to get nauseous. Some people are more sensitive to it.
Actually,
not everybody's vestibular system works the same either.
The question: do you really ever see it spinning? Because you don't, do you?
No, you don't feel it spinning.
It moves too fucking slow for you to notice it. So I don't understand how you can even say that. I mean,
there was a video.
You could either accept Einstein's theory, which it's not spinning. If you actually follow the reference frames,
I want to give you an example. The first time they Boston brought the IMAX theater in, it was a long time ago. I was a kid. Yeah. I was really young. They brought the IMAX theater in, and we went to the IMAX theater. Right? We were the first school to go and see this thing. It's basically a planetarium, so it's a giant domed room. It has seats that go 360 degrees around this thing, and you sit in the seats, and it's angled down like an auditorium. So the seats on the back are the highest. The seats down below are actually way below you. And I had this girl sitting like 2 seats over, and it plays this video. It used to play this video of cars going down the expressway down through the middle of Boston, but it's sped up like 100 times. So instead of the car going at the normal speed, the car's going like 120 miles an hour through the freaking expressway through Boston. And the girl next to me threw up. Just hurled all over the kid that was sitting down below her and everything. And it's because she got vertigo. That's why, because it gave this super fast effect, and she got crazy dizzy and fucking hurled right into this kid, right on top of this kid's head.
I've done that on the swing ride at the fair, but
I got dizzy. But I didn't throw up. Okay, so it's a difference in between that she couldn't handle it, and it didn't affect me the same. So it was a difference in the vestibular system itself, how the eyes react.
The real reason I threw up is because I ate all my daughter's leftovers.
They had to stop the fucking thing, and the kid was all grossed out. Everybody was like laughing.
Now, when you throw up on a ride, they kick you out of the park.
They did. They got her out of there, and we all had to leave.
No, I got kicked out of a beer fest one time because I drank 30 beers. And
Oh
I
my
leaned over a trash can and just puked all over the place. They're like, you got to go.
Like, you got to leave.
Yeah.
So they said, we have to get up, and they emptied it out, and they cleaned everything up because they had to sanitize everything and do all this shit, because kids are going there naturally. And I went there years and years later. They did a laser show, and they had a laser show. It was Pink Floyd. No, it was in the evening, Led Zeppelin, and they played Led Zeppelin with a laser show in the same room, in the same place, just without the IMAX shit. And they do space shit in there. You can go in there and they'll do show the stars spinning around, and they make it all black, and they have all subwoofers in the seats to make it all realistic, like you're going in space, and fucking garbage.
Yeah. So I want to end it here soon. I'm going to eat before I do my next stream. It's going to be at 10. It's going to be in an hour, actually.
All right, man.
So if you guys want to hang out in here, back here with me for a little bit, we'll go over some things for the stream. Yeah, I want to see some of these boys come in here and talk the crap they're talking over here on the other side of the chat.
Yeah, hell with them.
Yeah.
Hell with them.
They're not coming in. The link is sitting up top, is playing his day.
Who cares? Like I said, who cares?
Oh, here comes Icy Spin. Should we let him in?
Oh,
he's going to tell us about his reference frames.
I get eye aids.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Let's have one of these boys come in that are out here talking crap in the chat, unless you're like a sock.
They're all socks.
We'll go with
dirty
the
socks.
Stream of the moon. Now, if you're on the moon and you're looking down, conservation momentum.
My God.
There is a momentum.
Yeah, there's a momentum, all right. And it ain't in their favor.
No. Oh, Ryan, you're all black. What happened? You got your camera on?
What did they do to this app? It's all screwy now. Like, it doesn't show up on the screen fully, and it's all strange.
They've changed it like twice in the past month.
Oh, jeez, it's horrible now.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Should have just left it alone.
I'm not booking a trip, dude. I'm going to work down in Antarctica.
Booking a trip.
No, I'm fine. Murdoch is where they want me to go. I think it's the furthest I can get to. I think it's the furthest latitude. And that's plenty. And I wonder if they'll grab my Starlink and take it away from me.
I'll book some trips. I got some trips coming up. I don't think it's going to be this. I don't think it's going to be this year, though. Maybe the year after. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to take a flight, and I'm going to take a cruise. So I'm going to take a flight from Jersey, and I'm going to fly to Europe. I'm going to hang out with some friends for a little bit. And then I'm going to take a cruise back from the Mediterranean.
Nice.
I'm going to take a cruise from the Mediterranean back to New Jersey.
Icy Spin did try to make a trip back in here. What happened?
We're gonna test. We're gonna test what the plane's doing angle wise from Jersey to the Mediterranean, and I'm gonna test the ship coming back from the Mediterranean back to Jersey. And we're gonna test the angles on the water flying there, and on the water coming back.
Nice. So did Icy Spin? Did you really put in the private chat? I just want to say hi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah, of course. You just want to say hi. You shit on the world. You shit on everybody. No thanks, buddy.
Oh, Blue wants to join. Who's Blue?
I don't know.
Let's see who Blue is. Hold on. Any porn or anything? I will
porn
put
bomb,
you out the room.
Yeah, you're going to be booted out of here forever. So be nice.
Oh, come on, Blue. You're off mute.
Oh, man. Yeah, my back's been a little... I mean, it feels better, but it still ain't there, man.
I hear you. I know. I've been taking naproxen by about 6 every week or so just to get up in the morning. But it's starting to feel better. This anti-inflammatory works pretty good. I like it.
Saw's back was out. Cubby hurt his ribs.
I heard.
And a bunch of people died this week too. Flat Bob's brother and sister died. And
I would have donated to it, but I didn't have any cash. He had to go fund me. I think.
You know, those shit happened with Morgile, and Jesus, everybody's having problems.
He told me today he's going to go get some work. He's going to go to Labor Hall and get some work going on. So
I sent him a couple of bucks, man, to try to help him out.
I have $0 in the bank right now.
I don't have much either. I mean, I did what I could do, and that's all I could do.
Well, I got hijacked, but guess what happened today? They reopened the case on the theft.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and they're gonna reimburse me for what got taken in Seattle.
Good.
I know.
Yeah, because I mean, how the fuck did you get there? What the fuck is?
I know.
What are you, Superman? You're gonna fucking fly there all magically? It's like get the
and
fuck
show
out
up to work the next morning, like, how you doing, guys?
Yeah,
I go all the way to Seattle to get money out of my bank, and like it wasn't.
I just flew freaking 2,500 miles away and came back 3 hours later. Yeah, bullshit.
No, somebody stole my number, and they used the card again, dude. It got denied because there's no money in there, but they try to charge like $10 worth of something on my card.
Somebody stole it. Somebody stole the numbers or something. That's what happened. Probably from somebody on the inside from their, you know what I mean?
Oh,
from the payment service itself.
You got a chip on your shoulder, D-Man?
Chip on my shoulder? What are you talking about?
Oh, that's what Icy Spin said about you before you ran off.
I don't have a chip on my shoulder. You're a scumbag.
Can you balance one there? How long can you hold it there?
You're a scumbag. I don't walk around doing shit like that. I don't dox people.
Nope.
I don't go and make fucking endless videos and make fucking illustrations. If I could do all kinds of shit.
All we do on here is
yeah.
Why do you think if you bring a spirit level or some kind of angle meter on a plane, that it should show you tilt?
Because the Earth is supposedly a circle.
Yeah, but down follows you.
No, down doesn't follow you across the whole. Down.
You say it doesn't, but
you don't
forget it.
So they're down as the gravity at the center of the sphere, right? That's
right. It's wherever you are. That's what you measure against. So
it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way, guys.
Measure it off a level. Dude.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen, do yourself a favor. Take a Matchbox car and put an angle meter on it and run it over a basketball and tell me what happens.
Yeah, on Earth.
There you go.
Okay, get out of Earth.
Where the fuck do you think you are?
Not on a ball on Earth.
Where the fuck do you think you are? So the angle would have to change from the top to the bottom, right?
Dude,
what would happen as you traveled over that ball? What would happen?
Nothing.
I'm going to interrupt you. Blue, your mic, the train wreck, dude. Do something about your mic.
Listen, dude. You don't go over when you're walking up a hill. What happens? You're angling forward, right? When you're walking down a hill, what happens? You angle backwards, right? You're adjusting for the angle. Doesn't happen. We know why it doesn't happen? Because you ain't doing it.
And all your Cartesian systems are a plane reference. I hate to tell you.
That horseshit middle of the fucking ball reference crap is shit. You're not on the outside of the ball. You're inside the fucking ball.
And we're not perpendicular to a force, dude.
Yeah.
You're on a level. Eye level, sea level, they're all levels. And they don't
You've
curve.
been vertical all your life. You have never, ever, ever, unless artificially created, meaning a corkscrew on a roller coaster or popping up on some stupid thing that spins you around and uses some kind of force to spin you sideways, or the Turkish twist. You have never been nothing but fucking standing vertical, ever, in your entire life.
The Jinky experiment they did in Scotland that proves gravity. You want to go over that one, dude? The proof of it? The proof that...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really much.
And they brought back moon rocks, yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Horseshit. Listen, man, get on a plane and go and fly somewhere and take a meter with you. And tell me when you start to feel that you're angling forward or leaning back or upside down or horizontal. Tell me when that happens, okay? Make a video and show us all wrong. It's never going to happen. You know why? Because it doesn't exist. You're never going to get that because you've never experienced it. You can't do it.
Yeah, the only thing he had was gravity. And he's coming back again. Let's see. Maybe he fixed his mic.
I'm not being a dick. I'm just being realistic. Right? I'm being realistic. You've never experienced that ever. Period. Ever. Never. and you never will. And anything that you could get in, fly in, drive in, doesn't matter what it is. Okay, go talk to Vlad. He's been in submarines. Okay, a sub would have to compensate for the curve, and that don't happen either.
Well, it's all being pulled to the center of the sphere.
Center of this.
Yeah. Then nobody can actually prove that there's a molten iron core causing the magnetic forces that control our world.
Well, there's some kind of magnet. Obviously, there's some kind of magnetism.
Yeah,
we've talked about this before. You can obviously go. You can obviously go in low Earth orbit. There's no doubt you can't take a balloon and go fly yourself up.
I don't know if you're in orbit. You're in low atmosphere.
Yeah, but you're not leaving this place. There ain't no place to go. And you wouldn't have all these systems if this place wasn't contained, period. You wouldn't have a pressure gradient. You wouldn't have pressure at all. Water doesn't convex. Once you get to the physical impossibilities, it's over. That's it. You can't, you could get on the internet and tout all this shit till you're blue. You've never experienced any of it. So it's not real. It's that simple.
Baxy's demonstration with the oven, that was a good one.
That was a great one because I'm not being a dick, and I'm not trying to be a dick, and I'm not trying to act like I got a thing on my shoulder. It's just getting tiresome to have to explain this to adults over and over and over for the last 12 years. It's getting old.
No, they're fighting for the pseudoscience that they call science now.
Why? What did these people get from it?
Well, they think there's a paycheck and consensus involved in it, and if you agree with the main consensus, that you'll be rewarded. And they are to a point. No, any professor that goes off on others, like the filament argument that I heard a physicist actually make, and
don't reference that damn Bob the science goofball fucking guy with that stupid video he made. It's the dumbest thing I ever saw.
Well, you saw he did with one of these long photographs, 700,
which proved my point exactly. Even Bob says it would happen.
Well, when he did it, the experiment with Cavendish showed how it worked. He starts off with magnetism. Like it's like a magnet. He's being stretched.
Yeah, hold on.
And what do you think about a relative density disequilibrium there, Blue? What do you think? You think that everything's subject to the medium that it's in?
Yeah.
I know. How about mass? Can you define mass for me? What is mass?
Just wait. Just wait through the medium.
Yeah. So we're just waiting. The points you guys have made thousands and thousands of times over is what everybody in chat was telling me.
Yeah, it's like I said, it gets tiresome. I don't have a chip. It just gets old having to say the same thing over and over and over to people who are friggin' 30 plus. I shouldn't have to say a word about this shit. These people should be on a plane, on a ship, on a and saying, okay, let's test it. Let's see if this guy's right. Here, let's go make a video. Show us the angle changing. It doesn't happen, man. It just doesn't happen because it's not real.
Well, I guess you pull the pitch data for him.
Oh my God, dude. So many fucking things. What was that video we were watching with the 700-mile observation, and they were showing the ground topography?
Nobody that understands the model thinks that should happen.
Well, it's about understanding a model. Oh,
dude, it's not about model. It's about the physicality of it. Why don't you before you start talking about this?
You seem to think that that's what should happen, but nobody thinks that except you.
Your model supposedly zeroes out with absolutely no motion, no forces, dude.
You are not the only person that believes this shit. You're not the only one. People actually think that this doesn't happen. How the fuck do you? How do you travel level flat? How do you travel flat and level and not fucking change over the shape? It's impossible to do. You change over the shape by walking a tall hill or walking over a mountain. What makes you think going from the top of the ball to the bottom of the ball is not going to change the orientation of your body? And fuck you.
Able to see the change with a spirit level or an angle meter.
You absolutely will. Get a basketball. Get a basketball and go buy a little
On
cheap
Earth, that's
meter
what it'll do,
and
but
go
not.
and do it. And that's exactly what's going to happen if
He's
you
a
go on a
gravity
ball
believer.
where we are. It's just
He
a
actually
bigger
is.
You don't see the
scale.
difference between a
Okay. All
basketball
right.
on Earth and just Earth?
Hey, Blue Man. Why don't you
What?
go get a demonstration that proves that we're being pulled to the center of gravity?
Could I pull something up? I mean, it's silly, but it kind of explains it.
I don't need a paper. I want to see a
No, it's
demonstration.
not a paper. It's just like a graphic.
A graphic of what? The rate you fall at around the ball? Is that what you're going to show me?
No, just like
Yeah, we know what the rate is. We know what your model looks like. We don't need to see it.
Yeah,
We'll
I've
go
already
on.
know. I know what the model
understand
is.
it saying that stuff.
I understand the model. It doesn't work.
Well, you wouldn't say that if you understood it.
It doesn't work. I understand it. It's
Yeah, but
horseshit.
nobody thinks that's what should happen.
Dude, it's
Who's nobody?
horseshit. I understand
Yeah,
the
it is.
model.
Your
It's
idea of
bullshit
it is
because you've
bullshit.
never experienced anything the model shows you and tells you it's
Everything the
happening.
model says is
You have
true.
experienced nothing
talking
of that
about?
model. Nothing.
I mean, you can
You
say
have
that,
never been upside down ever in your
yeah,
entire
nor
life.
should you be.
Okay. All right. Now, if that's the case and you went from the top of the ball to the bottom of the ball, what orientation would your body be, genius? Upside down. Your feet would be up against the ground and your head would be below your
The
feet.
measuring point isn't where
This
you
is
started, it's
shit.
always where
This
you
is shit
are.
that retarded people understand. What is wrong with you guys?
So why are you
What is
saying-
fucking
why do you
wrong with
think
you?
bringing something on a plane is going to show something?
Dude, because it shows the angle. Do you understand that when something is level, it's
Here, I'll go
flat
get it.
and
You
level?
You understand that
You
wherever
don't go
you are,
flat and
down
level
is
over
where
a
you are.
curve. You don't go flat and level over a curve. You can go straight over a fucking something that's sloped, but you're curving. Do you understand? The flat means you're not dropping down.
I
You're not rising up. You're not going to the right. It doesn't happen that way. Get on a fucking ship and take a cruise. Go spend $2,000, take a cruise in the Mediterranean from wherever the hell you are and hold that level there. That fucker is going to be flat as a pancake the
All the way
entire
wherever
way.
you're going.
Doesn't matter where the fuck you're going. It doesn't matter how far you're going because it doesn't exist. I hate to tell you this, and I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm telling you it doesn't happen because it's not
Let me
real.
pull this thing up for you just to show
You want to
something.
explain to my audience the rate of fall. That's your
No, it's
measurement.
not really the rate of fall. Just pull
Yes,
it up.
it is. It
Isn't
absolutely
up?
is.
It's
It
not the
definitely
rate
is.
of fall. Nothing to do with falling.
Yeah. Okay. So the acceleration rate is not what you're measuring to.
It's not about acceleration. Just pull it up. It's just a graphic.
You're going to show a graphic of what?
It's just a stupid 2D graphic of a plane going around a ball.
No, so you're going to autographic view from a plane.
But
Do you understand that when you physically drive over it, your angle has to change? You're strapped into the seat driving the car and you're driving over a hill. What happens? The nose of the car comes up. You flatten out as you get to the top. Then you go down the other side. What happens? The nose of the car drops. You're following the shape. You've never experienced that. Neither have you ever been upside down or horizontal. Fucking horizontal. And neither are people living horizontal.
I mean,
do you
nobody
understand that
thinks what you
doesn't
think.
happen?
Who's
No,
nobody?
everybody does. You're the person that fucking thinks that everybody thinks what you think, and you're fucking wrong because you've
Everybody
never
does.
experienced
Everybody
this.
has
If you
education.
experienced it, you wouldn't be talking this shit. That's the problem.
There's
You've
nothing
never
about it
left
that doesn't
anywhere.
match
You've never
reality,
gone
though.
anywhere. You have no experiences.
Hey,
That's
Rod,
the
just pull up
problem.
the damn graphic, all right?
And so I'm going to give you a demonstration of.
I don't need your fucking graphic. I've traveled
But it-
all over the world,
Get
dude.
right to the point.
I
It's
don't
pretty
need
quick.
it.
But
I
we're
don't need
talking
it.
past each other.
I don't need it. Do you understand the physical impossibilities? I've
So you
done
don't
this shit
understand that
already.
wherever you are, down is below your feet. Wherever
Dude,
you are.
listen.
We're not walking around a sphere, dude.
I've been
Why don't
down
you
this
pull the
road
graphic up and
before.
I'll show you how this
Your bullshit thing
Something any
doesn't
third
work.
grader can understand.
It doesn't work. Do you
It
understand?
works. What do you mean
It
doesn't
does
work?
not work.
It
You have
predicts
never been
what
upside
happens in
down in your
reality,
life.
man. This
Listen,
fantasy of yours is
you have
just
never
fuck.
been upside down in your life, and you're denying yourself the
Nor
fucking truth
should you
because
ever
of
be
this.
upside down.
You are jacking off to this idea. Okay, this is fantasy
Yeah, you know
land
this
shit at this
stupid shit
point.
as much as you want, but none of it's
Dude,
true.
you're jacking off to this stuff.
Seriously,
Do you understand?
Look at you, afraid to pull up a picture of a ball. What the fuck?
No, I've seen pictures of balls.
Fuck the ball. We've seen all this shit. We've been doing this for 15 years, dude, when you weren't even around. Do you understand?
Dude, I've been following this since you have.
When?
Horse shit. I've been
Oh,
around
yeah.
this whole shit.
Yeah.
I've never heard your voice in my entire life until today. Whose channel do you hang around with? Who do you hang around with? What are you on, Red's guy or one of these other dudes?
This is I See Spin. This is who we're talking to.
Okay, all right. I can't even hear him. He sounds like he's in a telephone booth.
Yeah, so they're one and the same.
Dude, you've never been upside down. Spin, listen, you've never been upside down, dude. I'm telling you.
To let him on.
Yeah, I'm not going to. So D-Mac said I can't pull up a graphic, and you're going to allow it.
This isn't my channel.
Dude,
we've seen it. We already know it. It's horseshit. It's horseshit. We've been down this road. Dude, I talked to Sean Hawkins for a week.
You actually said that. It's like the
I've talked to Sean Hawkins for a week about this shit. For a week straight, every fucking day. I literally shortened my lifespan talking to him to understanding this model. It's garbage.
At the equator.
It is fucking garbage. Do you understand? You would have to be, dude. You would have to be. Do you understand that if you were on the top and you went to the fucking equator? I know. See this. You guys are on another fucking. You're on another level of fucking retardation. It's bad.
Picture of a ball ruining your worldview.
Dude, I could show you a video that debunks the radius value.
Damn graphic.
Oh my god!
You can show me a graphic. I'll show you a video. You ready?
A graphic.
Go ahead.
Oh my god!
You're going to show you this stupid thing, and then you could say something about it.
Never gone anywhere. Where have you gone in life? Have you done anything at all? Have you traveled anything, or gone anywhere, or been on any kind of ships, or taken any kind of long trip at all?
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, see, that's the problem. See, you haven't done it. And if you did it, you would realize real quick that, you've been vertical the entire time. Okay? Having that glass of water on the tray as you were flying, as the nose would start to nose down, as you would start to go fucking nose down. Horse shit.
I could show you why the plane does
horse
not
shit.
Because it's maintaining lift. It does. That's why it noses up.
Nose dipping with the plane.
They have to nose the plane up slightly to fucking give me a break, dude.
Funny how you won't let me show how there's no nose dipping.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, there's nose dipping. Okay, good luck.
Let me show you.
We know why.
What are you afraid
They're
of?
maintaining lift, dude. That's all they're doing. And they have to do it at a speed, dude. We understand why we have to nose up. Why they have to nose up. We're well aware of it.
I think believing in the globe should be listed as a mental illness. That's what I think.
You're just sitting there chanting it flat. You won't even let me pull up a picture. It's like,
that's really going to prove it to me now. Jesus Christ. God, it's never gone anywhere. Never done anything, and has no life experience is going to tell fucking me.
No life experience?
You have zero. You already just said you've never gone anywhere. What does it matter?
I never said such a thing. I said,
really?
Sure, I have.
You've been on some shit? Well, really? You've taken some ships? You've gone across the Atlantic?
10, 20 times? I don't know.
Have you flown from Canada to South America 2-3 times? How did you when you were drinking that wine? Did you have to lean the glass forward as you were tilting away and nosing down to go over it?
There's some new long distance videos and photos filmed at the California coast, confirming again that we live on a flat Earth. Before I get into the proof, I did want to mention one thing.
Holy shit.
I've been told my videos are often not showing up in your subscription and suggestion feeds.
I got a million of these.
I guess YouTube still doesn't like me very much.
And they're all
I've been told that the best way to get around it is to hit this notification bell right here. It's up to you. I just wanted to let you know.
Pure misinformation.
Now, these long distance videos and pictures come from the channel Pablo's Dog.
Go ahead.
Pablo's Dog is a mechanical engineer and has been a mechanical engineer since 1979.
Explain how this is misinformation, please.
Oh, man.
Well, that's not what I was trying to talk about.
This is what we're talking about, disproving.
Yeah, we know you can change things, so what?
Oh,
did the Black Swan teach you anything?
There's more to the Black Swan than you know, dude. You don't have a grip on it. Refraction indexes don't help
you don't have a grip.
Came out.
They changed.
You've obviously gone nowhere. You've obviously never traveled anywhere over any long period of time. You've never had any experiences with any of these things.
It's all refraction. Everything that I'm looking at is not.
Otherwise, everything you said would be out the fucking window. Would be out the window as fast as stink on shit. It would be no way in hell you would get off of that plane and say, "Oh, we're obviously going over the curve."
I was never on a plane, and you won't let me pull up a picture.
You didn't pull up a picture. You want to pull up a graph. I'm going to show you pictures. Dude, I got tons of swans, dude. So many that go well beyond
Yeah, it's a graph. So what?
geometric Earth.
It's a graph, exactly.
Yeah. And they're physical locations. They're geographical locations.
This has nothing to do with the.
Yes, it has everything to do with the parabolic rate that
This
the
all
Earth
goes
supposed to
back
drop
to
away with.
Platzoid's pitch data.
Follow the shape.
That's
You
not-
got to
that's
fucking
not
nose
Platzoid
down.
pitch data. That belongs to
Pitch data is not relative to the
Who was-
takeoff
who
runway.
was- who was that guy?
D-Man thinks.
Dude,
Who was
it's
that
not
guy a
what
while
D-Man
ago that decided to drop the plane to the curb and smash the plane and the fucking crash the plane?
Yeah. Go with the rate of the curvature. Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let's drop the nose at the rate of the curvature. We'll see how fast we can crash the plane.
He just decided to follow the curvature.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
No. He ran out of lift.
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's true. It happened. Like, Jesus, dude. What don't you get? It's not a physical thing. What you're talking about is all optics.
So
when it comes to refraction and shit, yeah.
What I'm talking about.
We're talking about an actual linear measurement.
Yeah, I'm talking about actual.
For
For you to follow this shape, you would have to follow the shape, which means the angle would have to change. You'd have. There's no doubt.
Let me show you why it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Show us why it doesn't, because it's being pulled to the center.
Like I said, you walk over the hill and the angle changes, right? What are you walking over when you walk over that mountain? What's happening when you're walking over the mountain? Yeah, the angle's changing. That's right. What makes you think that's not going to change from top to bottom? What makes you think that's not going to change from anywhere? It's going to change you following a shape. Your graph is not going to show it. I've already done this. It's not going to show shit to me, and it's not going to prove anything to me. So you're going nowhere.
I mean, nothing proves anything.
And neither is it going to prove anything else to anybody that's listening to this, because we all have real life experience. Because we all have real life experience and brains that work.
Wrong as fuck.
It's going to make it clear. Somebody wants to Holy Crater.
Well, it could. I mean, you have like a fifth grade.
It's not going to prove anything to anybody here. All right.
A holy crater. That sounds like a what? I don't know. But anyways, the whole point is that if the physical horizon is well beyond a geometric Earth curve, it doesn't exist, does it?
I wasn't talking about horizons.
No, well, all horizons do this.
I was talking about this angle,
no matter where you're
in, and pitch data and all that.
And they're all referenced to a level, the same level, the datum.
That's right. Sure is, and
that's right.
That's measured against, right?
And what you're going to throw in there is your rate of
nothing to do with rate.
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, you put the sphere math in there, dude.
Well, then pull it up and show me what it has to do with rate.
Because you're coming from the center of a presupposed ball.
Yes.
No, I'm not. You know exactly where you're going with it, dude.
But you don't.
They think they're on the outside surface of it. They're not. They're on the inside of it on a flat plate.
Yeah, that's where the measurements
like a pizza. Yeah. And that's exactly where the measurements come, and that's exactly what you think.
Like that dude
you think you're a surface dweller. You think you're a surface dweller, that you're on some outside curve thing that doesn't have any boundaries at all, but yet we have pressure and we have gradients and we have all these systems that work that all need containment. And here we are. We're going in the same fucking... This is why I'm saying nothing you're going to say is going to change shit. It ain't going to change anything.
Everyone.
So we'll just do a simple one for you. But you don't like engineers, I suppose.
Oh, no.
What do you mean? I was an engineer.
Okay, you were. What happened?
I retired.
What kind of engineer were you? What did you do?
Software.
Everybody.
Software engineer.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
But I was an EE by training. I just got into software.
I'm not trying to insult you in any way.
Dude. We're just telling you that.
I'm not trying to put you down. I'm just trying to tell it to you straight, man.
I know.
How old are you?
We know.
No, we're not talking about education being indoctrination at all. We're talking about physicality of what's made and what they do take a real account for and what they really do in real world, dude. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about
real life, real experience, real travel, real movement. Not physical computer bullshit, fucking asshole shit from the internet.
To do with,
and not people who think they're surface dwellers.
Okay, they're bringing a spirit level on the plane and thinking that the angle should change.
It's gonna.
It's not going to change because it's all perpendicular to horizontal.
What do you mean it's gonna?
Yeah. It's gonna set that sucker at the top of the fucking basketball and set it for level, and then move that fucking Hot Wheels car around the ball, and you're gonna see it change. Don't tell me it's not.
Because there's a downward
you will.
bias,
yeah, on a basketball, you will, but not on a plane.
physically you will feel the change. You would feel the change. Physically, the change would be you drove over the mountain in the car. What did the car do? The nose came up when you were climbing up the mountain, wasn't it?
Okay, see if you can sit through this 5-minute video, dude.
Dude, I've seen all these videos.
Have you? Then why didn't you take any of it serious?
But I'm not talking about horizons and refraction and shit.
No, we're not talking about refraction. We're talking about physicality. Refraction.
Physicality over the curvature. For you to follow the shape, what's going to happen? Whatever you're inside is going to follow the shape, which means your angle is going to change. You're sitting in the seat. You're strapped into the seat. What's going to happen to the car when you're driving up to the mountain? The nose is going to climb up, and you're going to be leaning back.
Hey guys, can I get a word in? What makes you think that pitch data belongs to flatsoid?
No, what he said about pitch data is the same kind of thing that D-Man thinks and that D-Marble thought.
Hey, all flat earthers think that, dude.
Because it's real. Because that's what really happens.
Well, yeah, whatever. Flat earthers are wrong.
That's
that.
What really.
How are we wrong? You prove it.
You've never driven down a hill.
That's different than.
Wait a minute. No. You've never driven down a hill.
Different than following the curvature.
You've never driven down a hill.
Following what curve?
That driving around the ball isn't going up and down a hill.
Oh yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. If you're at the North Pole and you're driving and you start to drive, you want to drive to the equator. What's going to happen?
Would not your horizon change? Would not your
What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Yeah. The nose of the car is going to keep going. The nose of the car is going to angle down.
Yeah.
The nose of the car is going to angle down. You know why?
Right.
You're going down a hill.
On a plane?
So with your sphere the size that it is, how many feet do you drop per second to maintain level?
Jesus.
Pull up the graph and I'll show you.
You're going to show me how many feet you drop per second?
No, this has nothing to do with rates of drop or anything like that.
No, it has to do with gravitational attraction.
It has to do with what the angle is measured against.
Oh my God!
What is it measured against level?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
you can measure against zenith or horizontal.
It's level
two
curve.
choices.
Level is not curved, dude. I hate to tell you.
Actually, the plumb is primary in all
cases. It's mental illness. It's mental illness. I'm sorry.
For this whole time, I still can't pull up a stupid picture.
It's mental illness. That's all it is. And I'm not trying to insult you. It's just, you believe this stuff, but yet you have done physical things that prove you wrong, yet you don't recognize it.
How's it going?
You've done the things that we're talking about, and you don't recognize that it happened.
That you think that should happen.
So what happened when you drove over the hill and started to go down the hill in the car or on the bike?
It was not going around the curve.
Did the plumb move when you were over the hill?
It does. The plumb
you know why?
I can't help you. I can't help you, man.
Let me show you that.
You got to figure it out on your own.
You will.
Maybe when you get a little older, you'll figure it out.
Hey, Ironworks, how you doing, man?
There we go.
Tough luck.
I wasn't planning on this all.
D-Man, Rod, what's good? Who is this? Who is this talking? Who is this guy?
It's Icy Spin.
No. It's him. Well, Icy Spin. Let me ask you something. Just let me ask you something. Okay, so where is this curve then? You're so inclined. Where's the curve? Tell us. How do we get it?
I can pull up countless curves.
No, on the Earth I'm talking about. Because the Earth has to curve, right? Where is it?
What do you mean, where is it?
Where's how are we measuring it?
Where's the measurement of it? Right.
Let me ask you this, Vlad, since you're here. You were in a sub. Yeah. Did you compensate for the curve while you were in the water?
Absolutely.
Somebody had to sweep.
Absolutely not.
There you go.
Yeah, going over the earth is like going over a hill, D-Man. You're just going over a flat surface. That's what
you're changing it.
And elevations are what you're changing.
That's all.
Yeah.
I'm trying to show
over the curve.
I'm trying to show that it doesn't matter.
You're not trying to show anything. You're trying to not let me pull up a picture that demonstrates it.
The picture doesn't matter. I'm not in control.
You're going to show us. We're way ahead of you.
We're way ahead of you.
Doing that like you should have pulled up 20 minutes ago.
The point is that if you go from the North Pole to the South Pole, what's going to happen when you get past what's going to happen when you get to the equator? What angle are you going to be at? You're going to be horizontal, right? If you were looking from the outside view, you're looking at the Earth. And what's going to happen when you go from the North Pole to the equator? The angle difference is going to be what? What orientation is your body going to be when you get to the equator? You're going to be, if you were sitting in the car and you drove from the North Pole to the equator, what angle is going to happen? How would your body react to that?
You need to fix your microphone, dude.
I don't know. I kind of like the mic this way. It's a little better.
You can't hear him.
He sounds good.
Yeah. So let's watch this engineer proves a flat Earth right quick. Why he got it silent for a second.
I have a couple days off for Christmas, and so I wanted to share with you another awesome flat Earth observation. This one comes from our engineer friend Pablo's dog. You can find the original video here. I've shared his work a few times on my channel, including here and here. All of the links will be in the description. You can see right from the beginning from Pablo's dog's video just how clear it is with very little refraction for at least the first 20 miles. Of course, when it's very clear like this with calm water and little refraction, that's when the globe trolls say the curvature hill blocking all of these objects disappeared, leaving everything else unaffected. It's utter nonsense, but it's all they have. It must be hard to be a globe troll.
Yeah.
Here's the camera location at the University of California, Santa Barbara, parking lot 6. The coordinates are listed as well. The camera is approximately 45 feet above the ocean water. I like the whole video, but there are just a few things that I want to examine today. First, I want to look at this point here that is on Mesa Beach. It's only 6.5 miles away from the camera, but because of this cliff right here, it's very helpful for lining up some of the other distant objects that we see. This is what Mesa Beach looks like on the video. The first thing we're going to see is traffic along the highway above Mesa Beach and to the right of it. Let's listen to a little bit of the video.
Wish I could see this better.
You can see the truck there on the 101.
Oh, there it is.
South.
I got it.
So you're seeing right down to the basically the water line. That's like 20 feet above the water down there along that area. That's pretty cool. Here comes another one up this way. Let me lock focus. Zoom in.
That's a hologram.
Based on that alignment, the traffic along the highway has to be at least 22.7 miles away from the camera. According to Google Earth, the elevation along the highway there is around 20 feet. Based on the globe math, 141 feet should be hidden.
Who's calculating?
Obviously, all that traffic should be well hidden behind the supposed Earth bulge. Yes, this footage should be impossible. Pablo's dog also pans the camera to the right, and you can still see the traffic, even up to a distance of maybe 25 miles. Jeez. All impossible under the globe, and it's not even close. But let's move on. This is the Hogan Oil Platform. It's the furthest of the 7 platforms you'll see in the video. According to Google Earth, Hogan Platform was 17.8 miles away from the camera. At that distance, under the globe, the horizon should be closer than a mere 8.2 miles, and 62 feet should be hidden behind the curvature. What I like about this observation is the fact that you can see water behind the platform,
beyond that point,
meaning there is absolutely zero curvature, and the footage is very clear. Let's move to the last target, which is the Mandalay Generating Station.
This is a good one.
According to Google Earth, the Mandalay Generating Station was 36.6 miles away from the camera. The station has a base elevation of around 15 feet. This is what it looks like from the beach from a slightly different angle.
It should be curving away.
The stack here is 214 feet tall.
It is. It's just a refraction
combined with the elevation.
Gravity.
The very top of the stack should be around 229 feet off the water. According
Well,
to
if you
Google
were on the
Maps,
moon and
at
looking
that
at it,
distance and observation height, a huge 537 feet or
Jesus
164 meters should be hidden below the globe Earth horizon. Here's another online calculator confirming the same.
These are your calculators, dude.
Let's watch a small clip from the video.
That's it. Scrap them.
Funny, they always use.
They obviously don't work.
Oh, there you go.
You're wrong.
There's platform A. And then on the right there is Mandalay
he'll
Power
zoom in on
Generating
it.
Station.
Looks awful straight up and down, doesn't
It's
it?
between Ventura Harbor and
Not
Channel
leaning
Islands
away, is it?
Harbor.
Nope.
Wiggle all around here.
It's all level.
This video evidence is simply not possible under the globe. Flat Earth has been confirmed again. Thanks for watching.
Imagine how much index would change over that distance.
The best one ever is the other one. That's the 700-mile one when you look from Wales to France. It's the best one ever. And that one is the best because it actually shows the topography. It has a topography graph on the bottom that Google uses. And what does it show? It shows it's flat. I was
All
like,
elevation
Jesus.
profiles are flat, dude. I hate to tell you that.
Yeah.
So at some point, because the Earth is a ball, I mean, we should be measuring some kind of curvature somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no matter where we go,
this isn't me being facetious either, because we're being told this. So I mean, Blue Waffle, where's this curvature? When do we start getting this curvature? And I'm not trying to make fun or nothing. It's a legitimate question.
That rocket that went to 293,000 feet with a rectilinear lens.
What?
I'm sorry. We didn't hear all that.
That rocket launch from Kip, whatever.
Yeah, we don't.
That was your rocket launch, wasn't ours.
Yeah.
Well,
No, so I'm saying, how do you so then from that rocket, you're saying we should be able to measure it? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, you could see it.
You could see
Oh
it.
wait,
No,
okay, so then it's visual and it's not physical to where we can measure it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's optical?
Measure it.
We could go to that other place over there. And we could.
Measurement, but you can measure it.
Yeah, where we go, dude.
But see, Blue Waffle, that's what I'm saying, is that because D-Man mentioned a perfect example. He gave you a basketball. Though the scale is extremely small compared to the Earth,
yes,
it doesn't matter because we built everything. We built a freaking large hadron collider, correct? And that encompasses miles in diameters and stuff. So then we have to take these things like curvature into account, right? Or wrong? Or no?
That I don't think so, no. Maybe LIGO they did.
Well, is that straight or is it a big giant circle?
Is it a big circle that curves?
Yes.
Yeah, but it curves the other way, not with the Earth.
Well, what do you think goes around this whole thing? What do you think your model would be? It would be that curvature 360 degrees in a circle in every direction, doesn't matter where.
Yeah, so
you can go any point on the Earth and do what we just did here with it, no matter where you are, dude.
No matter where you are, you could look that distance and look at something anywhere that you could go in this pen that you want to call it.
I don't know.
You can go anywhere.
Like back to your measurement on a plane. Why you think? Are you saying that you think that we think that should happen? That you should see the?
No, we don't. We don't say that is what happens.
That's what's physically happening.
What's happening?
Well, then why does nobody ever show it?
We just did.
We just saw it.
Oh my god, dude! I got 30 more of them.
Angle change on a plane.
No,
that has nothing to do with these black swans.
That's what I was talking about when I
we're
first
looking for a parabolic
curve.
Oh, look, Brenda decided to come over. You want to get your award now?
And it seems to be the same way that Flatsoid misunderstands pitch data.
No, we don't misunderstand it.
We don't understand it. We've looked at pitch data from multiple.
We're taking it from a level. One solid
sideways at the equator.
So, Blue Waffle, can I ask you something real fast? So do you believe then that when a boat goes over the horizon that we're losing it because of the curvature of the Earth? You believe that?
We just showed that there was no curvature there.
It happens all the time.
It's a small boat that you can't see.
Wait. Repeat what you just said. We lost you a little bit.
It happens all the time. If you've got a big enough boat and it's far enough away, it will start getting obstructed by the horizon.
Is that why is that?
That's not curvature.
It's not curves.
No. Let's ask Blue Waffle because we're saying that, but then what is it then, Blue Waffle? What is it?
Simple obstruction. What else?
It's what? I'm sorry. Say again.
Simple obstruction. Sorry about the shit, Mike.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to have to end here real soon. And by the way, Brenda, congratulations on Jeopardy.
Mike, jump on later if you're on, Raj.
Well, I'm going to be on, but I'm not doing Flat Earth. We're doing a music review and a couple other things.
All right. Well, next time then.
And Blue, listen, before you go, I want to apologize. But, I've been saying this for 12 years now.
I've seen you. Well, I've only seen you for about the past year.
Yeah, I've been around, but I ain't been on a lot of channel stuff only until recently. Somebody dragged me out here.
I've been doing this with
I know, Roger's been
Facebook.
around.
Yeah.
And I started out debating people on Facebook, I think around 2014, 2015. And so I've been listening to you guys' arguments back and forth. Yeah. And the Black Swan did change things.
I know, but you seem to misrepresent them an awful lot.
No, I don't misrepresent anybody. I just know what your claims are.
Well, I'm not saying it's intentional,
I know what science is, and you guys claim it's all science with you guys. This is not a scientific topic at all, really.
It's physicality.
Yeah, the lights are either on or the lights are either off. It can't be both at the same time.
It's a what is question. It's not like what we can theorize.
Yeah.
Once it gets to the physicality of it, none of that stuff works. You've never experienced any of it. That's because it's not real. Well, I'm not saying it's not real. The experience isn't real. You are experiencing that every day you wake up.
Yeah.
So everything we said, you're experiencing every day. It isn't any different.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see how any of it doesn't match the model that I think is correct.
Because the problem is because you're relying on a model. When you have reality, that's your model. It's right in your face.
Yeah, and they match each other. That's what models are for.
You see it in nature every day, and you've never seen anything that you say.
I'll pull up a geoid model, and you tell me if this matches your sphere. All right.
You've never seen any of it. You've never traveled.
The geoid you're going to pull up is like exaggerated.
There's so many different geoids, dude. I could. Yeah, but which one is actually the
so
model?
that you could see,
that's the question.
So that you could see the differences.
It has to be exaggerated. What? They're measuring gravity, is what they're doing.
It would only be less.
they're literally measuring the rate of fall wherever it is. They're trying to compare gravity and make a model out of it. It's not spherical.
It doesn't matter if it's an ellipsoid or a geoid or whatever.
Yeah, those
it
are
matters
what
because you guys. That's what you guys are saying. You guys are saying that it's an ellipsoid. You guys are saying that it's a ball. I mean, whatever you guys say, it's not.
To show any differences in gravitational potential. It would have to be exaggerated.
What is gravitational potential? Please tell me.
Right.
Break that down for me.
Yeah.
Well, the acceleration, the 9.8, that's at the Earth's surface that varies.
Yeah,
like
none of those rates apply, and that rate's not a solid rate across the board.
Dude, if this was a shit talking contest, you'd win first prize right now. You take home. You would take home the blue ribbon, my friend.
Well, what observation? They change all the time. I've looked at several different geoid models.
In like the next decimal, not in the 9.8.
Within a year, dude, it changes within a decibel. Yeah, whatever.
If it doesn't meet what they say, they just go right in and re-engineer the whole.
They'll change all the textbooks in like a day.
It only changes in the further decimals out.
That's why they wanted all that digital shit in the first place, so they could change it overnight.
None of those rates are due to the medium or the viscosity or the density of the objects or whatever.
Yeah, it actually is due to density.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Through the medium.
Through the medium, yeah. Thank you.
What is it? Relative density disequilibrium.
Yeah, that's RDD. You've heard of it.
Density.
Archimedes principle actually does work. If somebody named Nathan Oakley wants to come in.
Density and buoyancy to a medium.
Hold on. Let's see if this is Nathan Oakley. I'm going to see if this is him.
Oh, let him go right ahead.
Okay. Hey, Nathan. Is that you?
Hey, guys.
Oh, that's not Nathan. Look. There you go.
What's this diff?
There's a liar.
Who's this, your son? Did you drag him in here?
Yeah, that's Wesley.
Did you drag your son in here again? That poor bastard.
I know. Why you gotta lie? If I wanted to let you up, Wesley, I would have.
It's the only way he can get any attention now is by changing his name. Oh my god!
He wants to debate Andrew on electronics and electrical
Jesus.
engineering. And so,
Yeah, I know you're resident EE, right?
there's no residential anything.
He should debate him on curly straws.
There you go. He wants to use my channel as a platform for the debate too.
Oh, good luck on that.
Nah.
Tell him to go with Jaren's. He'll take him. He's not doing nothing.
Darren will do a topic like that in a heartbeat.
Sure, don't bring him around there.
Yeah, there are a bunch of liars over on Jaren's. He'll fit right in.
All right, guys, I'm going to close out. I'm going to say bye,
Good to see
y'all.
everybody. What are you up to, Vlad?
I'll be on in 15 minutes.
I'll be on next time and pull up that graphic. All right?
Have a good one, Blues. Good talking to you.
I'll look at your graphic, but I've seen them before.
According to Brenda, I'm a pyre.
Are you a pyre?
Yeah.
What is that?
You just put it in there. Vlad is a pyre.
Are you a pyre?
Thanks, Brenda.
So, how do you dead reckon without north? How do you dead reckon without north circumnavigating? I want to know. Tell us. You'll get lost.
Ooh, oh my god! I feel like this conversation I feel like this was 10 years ago.
He's getting ready to drop something, so I got rid of him. He went on camera. It wasn't him. It was one of the videos that they put on before they porn bombed.
So listen, man.
You know, these guys get confused with it's lies and confusion, which to me are both bad, because all you have to do is be like, all right, so when a boat goes over the horizon, then what is it doing? Is it going over the horizon because it's curving, or is it just being lost at the horizon because of our height? And so it's interesting to hear what their answer is at that point, right?
Yes,
and so because if they say, well, yes, it's going over the horizon, then which one is true? Is it 60? What is it? 60 miles per degree? Isn't it? Have you heard this one? This new one?
Yeah, I have.
They're moving the goalposts now.
Yeah. Well, it'll keep growing. The ball will get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh, yeah.
It's all flat.
Before you know it. Before you know it, it's just flat. We told you it was flat the whole time. You just didn't want to listen.
Jesus. I'm telling you, it's really bad.
I'm out of here, boys. I'm going to get something to eat and get on the next stream.
Have a good one. Good to see you. Vlad, what are you up to lately? What are you doing?
Man, I got some surprises for y'all. I don't want to give it away, but I'm
right.
here.
We'll see you on the next one.
Yes, sir. You guys have a good night. Thanks, Raj.
Good to see you.
You're welcome.
Peace.
All right.
Peace, D-man.
Thanks for having me up, Raj. Good to see you, Vlad. Good to see you, Blue.
And nice conversation, wasn't it?
I get heated, but just because it gets old, man. So bad.
They're all going to try to dogpile us a whole bunch of
It's so bad.
It is. They still haven't proven gravity, though, is actual. And even I think it was Newton said there was no instrument that was sensitive enough to actually detect gravity. That was a direct quote from Newton. So here's a little blood and thunder for you, boys.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to that.
Hardcore.
that was. And by the way, Gordo, gravity has no effect on gas. That's a fact.
That's a fact, Jack.
My music's still playing in the back. Anyways, Gordo is a good guy, I guess. If gases have no effect, gravity has no effect. Argument of what? No substance. Oh, what substance do you want, dude? We're dealing with people who believe in a magical force called gravity, and they even measure to it too.
And that you can magically stay level like this is treadmill Earth.
Mhm.
It's insane.
I know. So yeah, once you get over the belief that you just start doing measurements from level, you get angles, and they're all perpendicular with each other. Everything is measured that way. It's just a fact. Now there are other forces that control things above us, but that's something else.
Yeah, and then doesn't help with anything that's below your feet.
No. All right, I'm gonna end it. Bye, guys.
Good to see you, man.
All right, good seeing you too.